Thank you for staying with us. Now, following U.S. President Donald Trump's order to roll back federal funding for Voice of America, 1,300 staff members have been placed on leave. The White House justified the decision, accusing VOA of being anti-Trump and radical. In this report, Caleb Kuda examines the implications of this development for Africa and Ghana.
Since its establishment in 1942, Voice of America (VOA) has been a crucial source of information for millions worldwide, including audiences in Africa and Ghana. Originally created to counter Nazi propaganda, the media network now broadcasts in nearly 50 languages under the U.S. Agency for Global Media. For the past 20 years, VOA has actively operated in Ghana with a presence across Western and Central Africa. However, President Trump has signed an order cutting federal funding to the media organization, which is often regarded as the U.S. equivalent of the BBC. VOA Director Mike Abramowitz confirmed that the entire staff of 1,300 had been placed on leave. Speaking on the implications of this move for press freedom, Associate Professor of Journalism and Media Studies at the University of Media, Arts and Communications, UNIMAC, Dr. Eche Sikanku shared his perspective.
From a press freedom perspective, it sounds like a more restrictive policy in terms of media pluralism. Because the idea has always been that free, independent media is what emboldens and enhances a democracy. And so for the paragon of democracy across the world to restrict rather than expand access to the media or media presence, the Committee to Protect Journalists have spoken strongly against this particular move and have called it an affront to freedom of the press.
Dr. Sikanku emphasized that Trump's order will have significant consequences for Africa.
Even though this was an American media network, they had a vast and dominant presence in Africa. So I remember when they had disease outbreaks, for instance, meningitis in Nigeria, or the Ebola, or other diseases across Africa. The VOA served as one of the major media outlets which brought these issues to the attention of the world and global leaders or global players. I would even say that it contributed in a very major way to peace and security across the world by making sure that they reported on conflicts that were going on across the world and the consequences of those conflicts.
While the long-term impact of President Donald Trump's decision to shut down VOA remains unclear, it marks a major shift in global media dynamics. But one thing is clear, the impact of VOA will be deeply missed. Caleb Kuda, ChannelOne News.